Hello and welcome. This is an Audi A3. So let's review this car, check the specs, techs, prices and warranty. First, I was kind of curious. How much are my Earth's fellow neighbors paying for their A3? So let's have a look and see. Here we have the base MSRP for the A3 sedan, convertible, S3 sedan, as well as S3 sedan in Canadian conversion, simply in order to have an overall view. The first four countries, Canada, USA, UK, and Italy, seems pretty fair. Malaysia, they don't have the S3, but the base MSRP is pretty expensive already, 72,000 after conversion. Hong Kong is the most expensive with the 98,000, almost $100,000 for an S3. So depending on where you live, the A3 is either a cheap, affordable luxury car or an expensive one. First of all, this car is small. It looks small and it feels small, which is very good if you're looking for an alternative for a Smart 4.2 or a Mini Cooper. But it's not the ideal entry-level Audi. For that, it's the more expensive A4 that you have to look for. I think. And that's my impression, doesn't mean it's true. At least, Audi is fair and square, offering the Quattro 4x4 system as standard. If you look at the CLA from Mercedes-Benz, you'll discover that the base model is actually a front-wheel drive. So, while in Canada the base 4x4 A3 cost around $36,000, the base front-wheel drive CLA cost $35,000, and with the 4MATIC system, the price is brought up to $37,000. Audi basically gives you more for less, unless the CLA is a better car, but that's for another episode. Back to the A3. Right off factory, despite all the black, silver and white, you can choose between blue or two level of red. This brighter red is free. But the blue or the dark metallic red will cost you about $800. The A3 comes in three different trim variants. There is the base trim called Comfort. Then for $3,000 you get the Progressive package. And for $6,000 you get the Technique variant. USA they call them respectively Premium, Premium Plus and Prestige. UK British, they have way much more variants as well as trims to choose from. A3 two-doors hatchback as well as A3 four-door hatchback and S3 on all configurations. While North America, the only S3 we get is the S3 sedan. Now, each package comes with a different set of wheels. The basic set is the one displayed over here, 17 inches. Then both Progressive and Technique variant, you get those 18 inches, which are optional for $800 on the Comfort variant. Either one, Progressive or Technique, can be ordered with the 19 inches optional wheels, which cost $800 and are displayed over here on the convertible A3. The only drawback is that in order to get those wheels, you have to add in the Sport S-Line package, which costs $1,800. So you basically need to pay more in order for your car to look like the one displayed in the commercials. Even the LED headlights are optional, and they cost $1,000. They cannot be ordered with the 1.8-liter engine. You basically have to be careful what you wish for on your Audi. The good news is, regardless of the engine and variant chosen, as of 2016 in Canada, the panoramic roof is as standard. For UK British, the panoramic roof
do not come as standard, not even on the A3, and cost 1,075 British pounds.
Now, the base S3 comes in as standard with the progressive pack. Same wheels, same everything, and you can still upgrade to the Technique pack for $3,000. Now, because there is no S-Line package, the same 19 inches option now costs $1,600.
For UK British, just forget all I just said. Everything is a bit more complicated. For exterior mods with the S-Line trim, you do get an additional color to choose from, which is yellow and cost 550 Great Britain pound. Otherwise, base models only come with 16 inches wheels. Upgrade will cost you from 275 up to 975 British pounds. LED headlights are standard on higher end of trims, but can also be ordered on any variant and cost 995 Great British pounds. Also, about exterior design, keep in mind the UK British A3 has already been updated with a new facelift, while in here, North America, we are still waiting for it. It will look very similar to this new A4. The interior will also feature the Audi Virtual Cockpit, which is a screen display that basically replaces your conventional gauge dashboard. Therefore, in North America, you're not missing out too much, except waiting for the update would definitely grant you a better resale value later.
Moving on to the engine and mechanical component. The base engine is a 1.8 liter turbocharged, making 170 horsepower as well as 199 torque. There is another engine available, a 2 liter, also turbocharged, and now making 220 horse as well as 258 torque. By the way, the convertible A3 can only be ordered with this 2 liter engine. Then there is the S3, which features 292 horsepower as well as 280 torque. Finally, there is also the e-tron option, which is only available on the 4-door hatchback and features a 1.4 liter petrol engine mixed in a hybrid configuration with an electric engine. And it's a plug-in as well. The battery is rechargeable throughout your conventional wall. And you can store up to 8.8 kilowatt hour. For the price, it's honestly a bargain. Audi A3 4-door hatchback plug-in hybrid all in for $39,000. Seems fair since you can still drive some miles on pure electric.
UK British, as usual, they offer much more engine choices, from diesels to petrols. 1.6 TDI, 2.0 TDI, 1.0 petrol, as well as 1.4 and 2.0 petrols. This 2.0 petrol is an updated variant which we don't have yet in Canada that comes in with a 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. It seems the e-tron remains powered by the same engines and battery setup.
The only transmission available is a 6-speed dual clutch. It's the same being used regardless of the engine configuration. The only difference is in the e-tron. There is no paddle shifter. The car is really emphasizing comfort and efficiency. All A3s come with the Quattro 4-wheel drive except the e-tron, which is front-wheel drive. The overall weight is around 1.5 tons, and this car is still capable of sprinting from 0 to 100 in 4.9 seconds for the S3, up to 7.7 seconds for the 1.8 liter. The 1.8 as well as 2 liter engine almost have the same MPG rating. Those cars are on paper capable of an average of 8.3 liter each 100 kilo. Since the gas tank can only handle around 50 liters, you'll probably average about 600 kilo with a fully loaded tank. On pure petrol fuel, the e-tron averages 35 mpg, which is very good. On pure electric though, the e-tron averages 83 mpge. If we break down mpge, it means when your battery reserve reaches 33 kilowatt hour, you have the potential to drive 83 miles. Since the Audi A3 e-tron only features an 8.8 kilowatt hour battery, the potential mileage drivable on electric is much less. You basically drive for 16 miles before having to recharge the battery. That's probably why the car is very cheap for a plug-in. Still, for some people, it could make a beautiful difference in their life if they don't wander too far away from home. The average recharge time for the battery is about 2.5 hours on a 240 volt outlet. Keep in mind that the 240 volt outlet needs a charging station, which you need to install from a third party since Audi doesn't do that. And that could cost you up to $2,000 with installation and stuff. Now let's move on to the interior feature of the car. Inside it's pretty much basic, not much personalization possible except for 3 leather option: black, brown or silver. I would go for the silver. Now we talked earlier about the 3-level option, in Canada called Comfort, Progressive and Technique. With the base model, you still get Bluetooth, 5.8-inch screens, heated seats and leather, but it's only with the Progressive pack that you get electric seats, aluminum interior molding and the Audi Music interface. Finally, with the Technique pack, you get navigation, a rear view camera, Audi side assist, upgraded sound system and parking assist. The problem with Audi's option menu is that anything can't be purchased anyway.
Except in UK. Over there you can almost upgrade any option you want without having to deal with expensive full package trims. In North America,
for example, the Comfort base model cannot be ordered with navigation. For that, you either buy the Progressive pack and then add in the $2,000 optional navigation, or simply buy the Technique pack. So be aware of what you really need and keep an eye on the overall price. The S3 comes with either the Progressive pack or Technique pack. Both are identical to the A3, which means with the Technique pack you get the same things: navigation, rear view camera and so on. But with the S3 you can also upgrade some mechanical components such as the suspensions. For $1,600 you get the Audi magnetic ride suspension. The e-tron is a bit different, less of a headache honestly. It comes with extra standard equipment. The cheapest base model is called Ultra. In USA, still premium. The Ultra package features almost everything: panoramic roof, 5.8-inch screen, 120 volt as well as 240 volt recharge cables. Again, the 240 volt charging station is optional. Audi will not sell you that box, but may refer you to someone who does. Usually a third-party reliable electrician should figure it out. How does it drive on the road? Well, it's simple. I don't know, I haven't driven it, but make sure you do so before buying. You might like it, might not like it. It's a small car nevertheless, and all cars aren't made for everybody, even if it's a genuine cool car. The MSRP for the A3 is $32,000, but the price can reach up to $50,000 with the Technique package and more options. The S3 starts off at around $45,500. You don't need to add in anything really except navigation and rear view camera. All in, Technique pack for $48,000. The convertible A3 starts off $42,600, which may seem good, but you're not out of the dealer yet and not much option at that price. If you want a cheap convertible, you should stick with a Mazda Miata. Finally, the e-tron starts about $39,000. Keep in mind that this is regardless of the model chosen. The warranty available is 4 years or 8,000 kilometers. And the electrical components that have to do with the hybrid system are covered up to 8 years and 160,000 kilometers. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Whether you're looking to buy or to be entertained by nice car footage, be sure to subscribe and scroll through my channel. There is much more stuff about cars. Take care and goodbye.